Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bard. I peed. Good evening. Yeah, good.
Yep.
Good evening, everyone,
Really
and
good
welcome
start.
to welcome to Bardic Inspiration. We did it. We're ready. We're here. We're doing it. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Tonight we're doing Romeo and Juliet. It says it up there. As always, you can interact with our performance. You can make our lives much more difficult, or you can just help support the channel. For $5, you can throw us a huzzah, which is a little cheer, a little thing to keep us going. It's like throwing roses at our feet. Hey, little boffin, thanks for the follow. For $10, you can give one of the performers an individual accent or impersonation or situation to play. Yeah, that's right, Chunk. Very good. and yeah, so for 10 lines, they'll have to do whatever you throw at them. Hey, thank you for the follow. And thanks for the raid, AJ. Winter's Tales, thanks very much. Much appreciated.
Yay.
Good to see you. Come back and play again.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! And for $25. Group accent or impersonation. So everyone who is up here playing for 2 full pages of the script have to do whatever you say. So that can be, again, an accent, an impersonation, a situation, such as last time we were covered in glue, and anytime we touched each other, we had trouble getting apart.
Excuse me?
What?
No.
Don't worry about it. But without any further ado, we shall introduce our chorus for the evening.
It's me.
Chunk,
What?
don't fuck up.
No, thank you.
Welcome.
2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
Huzzah!
From forth the fatal homes of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventurous pietas overthrows doth with their death bury their household strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of the household's rage, which but their children's dead now could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage. The which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toll shall strive to mend.
Beautiful.
Act 1, Scene 1, Verona, a public space. Enter Samson Tybalt, the House of Capulet, armed with swords.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the House of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montagues.
Draw thy tool. Here comes one of the House of Montagues.
Let us take the law on our sides. Let him begin.
I frown as I pass by, and let him take it as he lists.
Oh, nay, as he dare. I will bite my thumb at him, which is a disgrace to him if he bears it.
Oh, do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
Is the law on our side if I say I?
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? Oh, no, sir.
Well, if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
Yeah, no better.
Yes. Better, sir.
You lie!
Draw if you be a man.
Whoa, apart, fools! Put up your swords, you know not what you do.
What art thou drawn amongst these heartless hinds? Turn thee vengefully, or look upon thy death.
I do keep the peace. Put thy sword and manage to part these men apart with me.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word p, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward.
You men, you beasts! On pain of torture from these bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Can we hold for 2 seconds? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
What?
We have 2 new cast members and we didn't introduce them and I feel bad. I'm so sorry. Come out here, new cast.
Boy.
I'm
boy.
Brooke, you know me. That's Chunk, that's Cucumber. You know
Hi.
Steve. Who are you?
I'm Christopher.
Awesome. Who are you?
I'm Madison.
Okay, let's keep acting.
Nah,
Sure.
Chunk.
Yes.
That's me.
And at the top of the next page, since we only got 2 lines before it happens, might as well say it now. Top of the next page for 2 pages, a Gilbert and Sullivan patter song with a tempo that gets increasingly faster. For the next 2 pages, everyone on stage.
Okay. Oh, good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But you struck 9.
Me, sad hours seem long.
What's sadness length as Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out,
Out of love?
out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should still be without eyes, see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Does the not laugh?
No cuss, I'd rather weep
Good heart at what?
at thy good heart's oppression.
Why such love transgression? Love is a smoke made with fume of sighs, being purged with fire, sparkling in lover's eyes, being vexed to see, nourished with loving tears. Farewell, my cause!
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost my step. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who's that? Who is that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan, why not? But tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
Am I son here when I'm supposed to you loved?
All right, good mark, man. She's fair, I love.
You shouldn't have
All
started
right, fair
so
mark for
fast.
cuz as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit you miss, she'll not be hit. With Cupid's arrow. She hath Diane's wit, and in strong proof of chastity well armed, from love's weak childish bow she lives uncharmed.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste.
She hath, and in that sparing make huge waste. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead, that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her. By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
He that is strucken blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Farewell! Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctoring or else die in debt.
Scene 2, a street. Enter Capulet, Paris, and Gregory.
But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived that odd so long. But now, my lord, what do you say to my suit?
Oh, but saying or what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not yet seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred
Right.
are those so early made. Earth hath swallowed up all my hopes, but she's the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed. Within this her scope of choice lies my consent in fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among their store. One more, most welcome, makes my number more. Come, go with me. Sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Trudge about through fair Verona. Find those persons out whose names are written here, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay. Come.
Find them out whose names are written here, but I am sent to find those persons whose names are here written. Can never find the names or writing person hath here writ. I must to thee learned. Ooh. Ooh.
Why, Romeo? Art thou mad?
Oh, not mad, but bound more than a madman is.
Oh.
Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented, and got in, good fellow.
Goody Gooden, I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, my own fortune is my misery.
You say honestly, rest you merry.
Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselme and his beauteous sisters, Signor Placiento and his lovely nieces Mercutio and his brother Valentine, my fair niece Rosaline. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up.
Whither? To supper?
To our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked thee that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master's the great rich Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
Is this the same ancient feast of Capulets? Soups the fair Rosalind, whom thou so loves? With all the admitted beauties of Verona, go thither, and with unattained eye compare her face to some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan crow.
I'll go along, no such
rhymed.
sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Scene
out yet.
3, a room in Capulet's house. Enter Lady Capulet and nurse.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now, by my maidenhead at 12-year-old, I bade her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid, where's the girl? What Juliet?
Ow! Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give me leave a while. I must talk in secret. Oh, nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou'st hear our counsel. Thou knowst my daughter of a pretty age.
Oh, faith, I could tell her upon an hour. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, she was weaned. I shall never forget it. For I had laid the wormwood to my dug. My lord and you were then at Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brain. But as I said, when I did taste on the wormwood, oh, my dug, and I felt it bitter, pretty too. To see it tetchy and fall out with the dug, oh. And since that time, it is 11 years. For then she could stand alone for even the day before she broke her brow. Oh. And then my husband took up the child. Quoth yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall as they back with thou hast no more wit. Thou wilt thou not jewel.
What?
And by my man, my holiday, the pretty wretch left crying and said, hey!
Enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madam. Yet I cannot choose but laugh. To think it should have leave crying and say, hey! Yea, quoth my husband. Fallest upon thy face? Wilt thou fall backwards when they comest an age? Wilt thou not, Jewel? It sinted and said, hey!
Stint thou too, I pray thee. Nurse, say I.
Peace. I have done. God mark me to his grace. Thou was the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary. That Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
Oh, it is an honor that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. By my count, I was a mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus, then, in brief, a valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady? Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he is a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What do you say? Can you love the gentleman? That night you shall behold him at our feast, read o'er the volume of Love Paris's face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him make yourself no less.
No less, nay, bigger, woman, grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking, liking move.
Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl! Seek happy nights to happy days. Yes! Work it.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling, being but heavy. I will bear the light.
Nay,
Whoa.
gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Oh, not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead. So stakes me to the ground I cannot move. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should you burden love. Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
Love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down.
And we mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, one may ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
Oh, and so did I.
Hold.
Well, what was yours?
Hold.
Oh, hold!
Let's have a blend of the Scottish play with Romeo and Juliet. So Scottish accents for everyone. Two
Well,
pages.
what was yours?
But dreamers often lie.
I'm better asleep while I do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes, made of long spinner's legs, her whip of cricket bone, the lash of film. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel or old grub, a time at a mind the fairy's coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or courtiers' knees who dream on curtsy straight. Or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees. Or ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which then off the angry Mab with blisters plagues because her breasts with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breaches, ambuscados, of hell's 5 fathom deep, which, being thus frighted, swears a prayer to and then sleeps again. This is the very man that plats the manes of horses in the night, which once entangled much misfortune bodes. This is the very hag when maids lie on their backs that presses them and lands them thirst to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she who flies up my...
Peace! Thou talkst of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy.
Oh, this. Oh, God. This when you talk of blows from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind must give some consequence yet hanging in the stars. Shall bitterly begin his fearful date. But he that hath the steerage of my course direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen!
Strike! Drum!
Scene 5. A hall in Capulet's house. Enter Capulet with Juliet and almost all others. A dance.
Oh! Oh.
Okay, Tibble, you better work.
Oh.
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 Your cousin.
What lady is that, which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, sir.
Oh, she doth teeth the torches to burn bright, beauty too rich for use, to earth too dear. Did my heart love till now?
Mm-hmm.
Forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
Oh.
This,
Yeah.
by his voice, should be a Montague? What dares the slave come hither, covered with an antic face, to flee and scorn at our solemnity? Now by the stock and honor of my kin, I strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe. A villain that is hither come in spite, to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
Merkworky just tipped a dance. It's time for some glue.
Yay!
Everyone keeps sticking to everything. Everyone they talk to. We have 2 kisses coming.
'Tis as he, that a villain Romeo.
Oh, content thee, gentle cuz. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. To say truth, Verona brags him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. Therefore be patient. Take no note of him.
I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here or no? Go to.
Why, Uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to. You are a saucy boy. So indeed, be quiet, or more light. Or for shame, I'll make you quiet. What? Cheerily, my hearts.
Patience perforce with willful color meeting makes my flesh tremble in their different greeting. I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall now seemingly sweet convert to bitter gall.
Oh, if I profane with my unworthiest hand this this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this: my ellipse. 2 blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much.
Oh.
Which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, they'll grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus, from my lips, by thine, my sin is purged.
Oh no. Then, have my lips the sin that they have took?
Sin from thy lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again. No!
Oh no. You kiss by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house. I tell you that she can lay hold on her. I tell you, he that can lay hold on her shall have the chance. Yeah.
Oh, is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's debt.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your greatest enemy.
Oh, my only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late.
Whoa, what's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned even now of when I danced withal.
Come, let's away. The strangers are all gone.
Okay. Act 2, Scene 1, Capulet's Orchard. Enter Romeo. Hidden. Enter Benvolio and Mercutio.
Oh.
Romeo, my cousin. Romeo?
He is wise, and on my life have stolen him home to bed.
He ran this way. He leapt through this orchard wall. Call, good Mercutio.
Oh, nay, I'll conjure too.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme, and I am satisfied. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and the domains that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us!
And if he hear thee, thou will anger him.
Cannot anger him. My invocation is fair and honest. In his mistress' name, I conjure only but to raise him up.
New tip, you're all now play-by-play announcers of a big game.
Oh, come! He hath hid himself among these trees. to be considered with the humorous night, blind as love, and the best of benefits the dark?
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Come, shall we go?
Okay, this is hilarious.
Go then, for this in vain, to seek him here, that means not to be found.
Right, batter up.
This is amazing. You guys, this is gonna
He
be
just
so
had scars
good.
that never felt a wound, but soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Come over here now. Oh, arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Thank you. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off! Woo! Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks it, she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not me, to me that she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth the lamp. Am I right, folks? Her eye in heaven would through the arid region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not right. See how she leans her cheek upon her head. Ah, were I glove upon that hand that I might touch that cheek.
Ay, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Is this fate?
We're free.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that dost bescreened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name? I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here.
Oh, with love's light wings did I to perch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, and, but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued. Prorogued? Sure, wanting of thy love.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say I, and I will take thee at thy word, yet if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear, that tips with silver all these fruit treetops.
Oh, swear not by the moon,
Oh,
the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love proves likewise variable.
what shall I swear by?
Oh, do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden. Sweet, good night. This Bud of love, my summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Good night.
Ah, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine?
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. And yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. And yet, I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night, I am afeard. Being a knight, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words. Dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee through my lord throughout the world.
Madam!
I come anon, but if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
Bitch, you heard me. Madam!
By and by I come to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul!
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love, and schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks. Oh.
Romeo!
Yes, dear!
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 year till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget.
Oh.
To have thee still stand here, remembering how I love thy company.
We have a tip, $10. Accent for cucumber, Jerry Lewis. Impression.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay, lady, to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning, I would have thee gone. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Oh, sleep well upon thine eyes, pieces in thy breast. Were I to sleep in peace, so sweet to rest, enliven.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not his father's. I spoke with this man. Tybalt had sent a letter to his father's house.
Challenge on my life.
Well, Romeo will answer it.
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead. The very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow boy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I tell you. Oh, he is the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you would sing prick song, keeps time, distance, proportion. Ah, the immortal passado, the punto reverso, the high.
The what? Oh, here comes Romeo! Here comes Romeo!
Signor Romeo! You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Do you not conceive?
Oh, pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may stray. Oh, and may strain courtesy!
There you go. That's as much as to say, such a case as yours, a man constrains a man to bow in the hams.
A most courteous exposition!
Nay, I am in the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower lady!
Right.
Why then, this is my pump with flowers!
Well said. Follow me to jest now till it has worn out thy pump, that when a single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain after the wearing, soul singular.
Oh, single soul jest solely singular for the singleness.
Oh, come between us, good Benvolio. My wits faint.
Okay. I got it.
Switching spurs are all crying match.
Why is this not better than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable. Now art thou Romeo. Now thou art what thou art, by art as well as by nature.
Here's goodly gear.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I can find the young Romeo?
Aboard, aboard, aboard! So ho! Romeo, will you come to your father's? Well, we'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady, lady, lady.
Whoa.
Marry. Farewell. Pray you, sir, a word.
Yeah.
My young lady bade me inquire you out. When she bade me say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell you, if you should lead her into fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and therefore you should double deal with her truly. It were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Good heart. And in faith, I will tell her as much. Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentleman-like.
Bid her devise some means to come to Shrift this afternoon, and there she shall, at Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived and merry. What sayest thou, dear nurse?
This afternoon, sir? Well, we shall be there.
Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times.
An eventual accent for Steve, Rip Taylor.
Who's Rip Taylor?
Look it up.
Time to Google.
Ah, 'tis I. Scene 5, Capulet's orchard. Enter, Juliet. The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's heralds should be thoughts. 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams, driving back the shadows over lowering hills. Had she affections and warm, youthful blood, she would bandy her, oh my goodness, my words would bandy her to my sweet love, and his to me. But old folks, many feign as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what noon? What news? Hast thou met with him? How now, sweet nurse? O Lord, why look'st thou sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily. If good, thou shamest the music of sweet news by playing it to me with so sour a face.
I am weary. Give me leave a while. Fine, how my bones ache. What a jaunt have I had? I couldn't figure out what Rip Taylor sounds like. I tried to look him up.
Next scene. I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, speak. Good nurse, speak.
Just do what haste. Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll say the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is't good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. You know not how to choose a man. Romeo, no, not he. Though his face be better than any man's, yet his leg excels all men's. And for a hand, and a foot, and a body, though they not be talked on yet, they are past compare. Go thy ways, wench, serve God. What? Have you dined at home?
No, but all this I did know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches. Ah, what a head have I. It beats as it would fall in 20 pieces. My back on the other side. Oh, my back. My back. Yeah, that's right, the back. Oh, beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jaunting up and down.
Faith, I am sorry thou art not well. Sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and a warrant, and a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
You are all now William Shatner.
Oh, God's lady dear, are you so hot? Mary, come up. I trow, is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. I am the drudge and toil in your delight, but you shall bear the burden as soon as night. But I'll go to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
High to high fortune. Honest nurse. Farewell.
I prithee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of those fellows that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me his sword on the table, and says, God send me no need
Am I?
of thee. And by the operation of the second cup, draws him on the drawer when, indeed, there is no need.
Am I such a fellow?
Oh, come. Come. Thou art as hot as Jack in thy mood, as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody as soon moody to be moved.
By my head, here comes the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good den, a word with one of you.
And one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You're free.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me an occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortst with Romeo.
Consort? What? Dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zoons, consort.
We talk here in a public place, haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look. Let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man, Romeo.
Hey.
The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this.
Whoa.
Thou art a villain.
Oh, Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain, I am none.
No.
Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowst me not.
Boy!
Woo!
This shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
Group accent, you're all beatnik poets.
I do protest I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise. It's the same thing as Shatner in my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher. Will you walk?
Snap, snap.
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives that I mean to make bold withal, and you shall use me hereafter. Dry beat the rest of the 8. Will you pluck your sword out by its pilcher? Will you pluck your sword out of its pilcher by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado. A plague. On both. Your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Art thou hurt?
I. A scratch, Mary. 'Tis enough.
We are out of beatnik. We are now all think all of our lines are hilarious. Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No. That is not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door. But 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered. You get peppered. I born for this world. A plague on both your houses. Is number 2. There's gonna be another one coming up. All right. Why the? Sorry. Why the devil came you between us? I was. It's so funny. I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some houseman boy. If some houseman folio, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. They have made worms meat of me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses.
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt. In my behalf, my reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, that an hour hath been my cousin.
Romeo! I'm afraid Mercutius is dead.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe. Others must end.
Here comes the fierce Tybalt back again.
Oh God, was that another one? No, okay. Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Now Tybalt, take the villain back again. That thou gavest me for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou, wretched boy, that didst consort him here shall with him hence.
This shall determine that. Just give me a second. Oh, she's real small.
Romeo!
What?
Romeo! Away, be gone! The citizens are up, and Tybalt is slain! Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death! And if thou art taken hence, be gone! Away!
Oh, yeesh. You see that down there?
Oh, jeez. But seriously, man.
I am fortune's full. Ooh.
Why does thou stay?
stretching. Oh, right, yeah, I gotta go.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all. The unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. There lies this man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kingsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin!
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince! Oh, cousin, princess, thou art true!
Your nephew.
Oh, blood of ours, shed blood of Montague!
Oh, Benvolio, who began this bloody fray!
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, bid him
I'm a fork and a spoon.
that spoke him fair, bid him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urge withal your high pleasure. All this uttered could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace, but all that he tilts with piercing steel at bold Mercutio's breast. Romeo, he cries out loud, hold friends! Friends part, and swifter than this tongue. His agile arm beats down their fatal point and twixt them rushes underneath whose arm and Evian's thrust from Tybalt hit the life of Mercutio.
You got it!
I should read these ahead of time. That's the Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and
Do it.
to it they got like flighting. For ere I could draw them part was stout by stout. Excuse me a second. I could part them by stout label slave. And as he felt, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
Huzzah! He is a kingsman to the Montague! Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who now the price of dear blood doth owe? Slay, slay, slay.
Not Romeo,
Slay.
Prince. But it was he was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately do we exile him hence.
Yeah.
Let Romeo hence in haste. Else, when he's found, that hour is his last.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second.
Scene 2, Capulet's Orchard, enter Juliet. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that runaway eyes may wink, and Romeo leap unto these arms, untalked of and unseen. Oh, here comes my nurse. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there, the cords that Romeo did fetch thee?
Aye.
Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well a day, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead! We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's...
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Whoever would have thought it? Romeo.
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound, I saw it with mine own eyes. Oh, Tybalt, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, that ever I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished.
Oh, God. Did Romeo's hands shed Tybalt's blood?
It did, alas, the slay, it did.
Oh, serpent! Heart hid with a flowering face, beautiful tyrant, fiend, angelical, oh damned saint, an honorable villain. Wast ever book containing such vile matter so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblous. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours' wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. My husband lives. That Tybalt would have slain. All this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word, banished, hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Where is my mother and my father, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to him? I'll bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with their tears. Mine shall be spent when theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Come cords, come nurse, I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, take my maidenhead.
Girl, hie you to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well, there he is. Oh, harkye, your Romeo will be here at night. I'll to him. He is hid at Lawrence's cell.
Oh, find him, give him this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to me, come take his last farewell.
Scene 3, Friar Lawrence's cell. Enter Friar Lawrence and Romeo.
Romeo, come forth. Come forth, thou fearful man.
Father, what news? What is this prince's doom?
A gentle judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment. Be merciful. Say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls. The purgatory, torture, hell itself.
Oh, deadly sin! Oh, rude unthankfulness! This is dear mercy, and thou seest not. Thou seest not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and...
Group accent, someone in the audience is on their phone. How dare!
This line. And little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look on her, but Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And sayest thou yet that exile is not death?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh, come
Sorry.
on.
Sorry.
By and by, Romeo, hide thyself. I come. God's will, run to my study.
Hey, Mom? Yeah. So,
I come.
pick me up.
What is your will?
Let me come in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome, then.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, come on. He is even in my mistress's case.
Boop.
Just in her case. Oh, woeful sympathy. Stand up.
Girl.
Stand up and
I'm at a show
go.
right now.
Go. Stand and you be a man and leave the theater.
I'll call you back later.
For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand. For all of us'
Call you
sakes.
back in 10.
Speakest thou of Juliet? Is she on the phone? Is that her? How is it with her? Does she not think me an old murderer? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Oh.
And how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our canceled love?
There's a special place in hell for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Amen. Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps and now falls on a bed. Oh, and then starts up, and then Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and then down falls again.
Are we still on phone?
Yeah, I think one more page.
All right, one more page of phone. As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder her. Could you at least turn the flash off?
There are signs posted!
As the name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Tell me, Father, in what part of this anatomy doth my name lodge?
It's a good photo.
Tell me, that I may sack
shoot it
the
right
hateful
now.
mansion.
Hold thy
Having
desperate
so
hand.
much fun at this Shakespeare
Art thou a
play.
man? Thy form cries that thou art.
Peter.
Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts condone the unreasonable fury of a beast. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive. There thou art happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy again. There art thou happy too. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings lights upon thy back. Happiness counts thee in her best array. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like Romeo.
Yeah, whoa, hey.
Romeo.
Yo.
But like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pouched upon thy fortune and thy love. Go, get thee to thy love, hence, and comfort her.
I can't
but
see
look,
anymore.
thou
What's
stay
up,
not
y'all?
till the
Welcome
watch
to my
be
live
set,
stream.
for
Here I
then
am
thou
watching this
canst not
fucking
pass to
Shakespeare
Mantua.
play, you guys. What the fuck is
No
up,
stream, we
Kyle?
don't even have
Oh, Lord! I could have stayed here all night to hear good counsel.
Thank you.
Oh, what learning is, my lord. I tell my lady, he will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir.
What?
A ring
Oh,
she bade me give you.
thank you.
Sir, hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
We're all Seinfeld characters in scene 4, a room in Capulet's house. 4 pages. Okay.
Gosh.
Lovely.
Enter Capulet, Lady Capulet, and Paris. We're vamping. Who are you guys going to be using for your Seinfeld?
You know what?
scene?
Everyone can interact with the show, as you've been seeing, by using some of these interactions down here. $5 is just a huzzah. You're telling us we're doing a great job. We appreciate it.
Huzzah.
Thank you. For $10, you can give any individual one of us an accent or impersonation for 10 whole lines. And then for $25, you can do a group accent, like the Seinfeld one we're all about to do.
For 4
We hope you're having fun.
And all your donations go right back into paying for a studio so we can keep doing shows for you guys.
Keep the lights on. pays
Patrons
the
of
rent.
the arts, you are.
Quite literally.
I don't know any Seinfeld characters.
Oh, shit. Well, good luck.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we have made no time to move your daughter. Look you, who am I talking to? Paris. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we were born to die, 'tis very late. She will not come down tonight, I promise you, but for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
Yeah. These times of war for no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow.
Never
Tonight
seen
she's
Seinfeld.
mute up to her heaviness. Ha 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 ha.
I'll do that one.
Yes,
Sir
dear.
Paris, make a desperate tender of my child's love. Oh, no, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all aspects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her ere you go to bed. Acquaint her here of my son Paris's love, and bid her, mark you me, are you listening? On Wednesday, next, but soft, what day is this?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Monday, my lord.
Monday. Well, Wednesday is too soon. Oh, Thursday, let it be. Oh, Thursday. I'll tell her she shall be married to this Paris noble earl. Will you be ready? Do you make this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two, and there an end. But what say you to Thursday?
Lord, I would say that Thursday word tomorrow.
We'll get you gone. Oh, Thursday be it then. Farewell, my lord. Light to the chamber. Ho, for me. It is so very late that we may call it early by and by.
Excellent.
2 more pages. Scene 5, Capulet's orchard. Enter Romeo and Juliet above. Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale, not the lark, that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yond pomegranate tree, believe me, love. It was, what's the deal with the nightingale? You know what I mean?
Oh, it was the lark, the herald of the morn, Jerry. No nightingale, look. Love, what an envious streak to lace the severing clouds on yonder east. Oh, boy. There's more. I must be gone and live, or stay and die, Jerry.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it, I. Why, therefore stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
Oh, let me be taken, let me put to death. I am content, so thou wilt know. Have it so! That is not the lark whose notes do beat the vaulty heaven and so high above our heads. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How's my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is. Hie, hence, be gone, away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune. Some say the lark makes sweet division. This doth not so, for she divideth us. Oh, now, be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light. More dark and the walls.
Bye.
Madam,
Nurse.
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Oh, wait, come back. Thin window, let day in, and let life out.
Farewell. Farewell. Oh, one kiss, and then I'll descend.
This is what the Seinfeld fandom has been waiting for. Art thou gone so, love, lord, I, husband, friend? I must hear from thee every day in the hour, for in a minute there are many days.
Farewell. I will omit no opportunity that may convey my greetings. Love to thee.
Oh, thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
Oh, I doubt it not, and all these woes shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come, Jerry. I do.
Okay, now you're good.
Why? How now, Juliet?
Oh, madam, I am not well. Finally. This is so painful.
More weeping for your cousin's death? What wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears, and if thou couldst not make him live?
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
Oh, girl, if thou weepst not so much for his death as that the villain which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
The same villain. Romeo. We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not.
Oh.
Then weep no more. I'll send to once in Mantua, where the same banished Rumagate doth live. We shall give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall soon keep Tybalt company, and then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo until I behold him. Dead, is my poor heart, for so a kinsman vexed.
But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Oh, and joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they, I beseech your ladyship?
Mary, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Hold. Group accent. Everyone speaks as if peanut butter is stuck in the roof of their mouths.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed ere he that should be my husband comes to woo.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
How now, wife? Have you delivered to her
I'm here,
our
Lucy.
decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Remind me to put creamy on the grocery list next time. I hate chunky.
It was really
So soft. Take me with you, wife. Will she none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is not love.
How? Chop logic? What is this? Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go to Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither.
Your father's even more insufferable this way. Fie, what? Are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang the young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church a Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, or do not answer me. My fingers itch.
Go. God in heaven bless her! You ought to blame my lord and to rape her foe!
And why, my lady wisdom? And hold your tongue.
I speak no treason!
Peace, you mumbling fool. Utter your gravity or a gossip's bowl. For here we need it not.
You are too hot.
No, alone in company. Still, my care has been to have her matched, and having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage to answer on the wed, I cannot love. I am too young. I pray you pardon me, but and you will not wed. I'll pardon you. Graze where you will, and you shall not house with me, and you be mine. I'll give you to my friend, and you be not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul, I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor by what is mine shall never do thee good.
Oh, God.
Trust to it. I bethink you.
Oh.
I'll not be forsworn.
Imagine
Done.
being married to that guy.
We did it.
Thank God.
I think Cody wasn't here for that one, right, Chat?
Disgusting.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or, if you do not, make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh, God. Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? What sayst thou? Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith. Here it is. Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing, that he dares ne'er come back to challenge you. Then, since the case so stands, as now it doth, I think it best you married with the county. I think, he's a lovely gentleman! Romeo's a disclout to him. Beshrew my very heart, I think you are happy in this second match! Woo! For it excels your first! Wow! Yay!
Speakst thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too? Or else beshrew them both.
Amen.
Excuse me?
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone to Friar Lawrence's cell to make confession and to be absolved.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation. O most wicked fiend, go, counselor, thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir? The time is very short.
Oh, my father Capulet, will it have it so? And I am nothing slow to slack this haste.
If you say you do not know the lady's mind, uneven is the course. I like it not.
Immoderately she weeps for Tybalt's death, and therefore I have a little talked of love, for Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Now, sir, her father counts it dangerous, that she doth give the sorrow in such a way, and this doth wisdom hesses our marriage. To stop the inundation of her tears, now do you know the reason of his haste?
I would I knew not why it should be so. Oh, look, sir, here comes the lady towards myself.
happily met my lady, my wife.
Oh, that may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
Well, that must be love on Thursday next.
Wait, everybody now has swimmer's ear and they're trying to get it out.
What must be shall be.
That's a certain text.
Oh, come to make a confession to this father?
To answer that, I should confess to you.
Oh, do not deny him that you love me.
I will confess to you that I love him.
So will you now? I'm sure that you love me.
If I do so, it will be of more price being spoke behind your back, than to your face.
Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, for it was bad enough before their spite.
Thou's wrong. It's more than tears than with that report.
It is no slander, sir, which is a truth.
Thy face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
Are you at leisure now, Holy Father, or shall I come to you at evening mass?
My leisure serves thee, pensive daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat the time alone.
Huh?
Go,
God's
go,
shield,
go.
I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early, I will arouse you. Till then, I'll do.
Will you though?
Keep this holy kiss.
You can have that. Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, shut the door.
Juliet, I already know thy grief. I hear. I don't know what I hear, but one of the things that I hear is I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it, be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. God joined my heart and Romeo's, thou our hands. Give me some present counsel, or behold, if in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, and with this knife,
What?
I will help it presently.
Hold, daughter. I do spy a kind of hope.
Yes, we're
If-
near the end of the page.
If, rather than to marry Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou will undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame, and, if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of any tower, and I will do it without fear or doubt to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then. Go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Tonight, look that thou lie alone. Take thou this vial, being in need, and this distilled liquor, drink thou off. When presently all thy veins shall run a cold when presently through thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse, no warmth, no breath shall testify that thou livest. Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there thou art dead. Then shalt thou be borne to that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime shall Romeo by my letters know our drift, and hither shall he come. He and I will watch thy waking, and that night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua.
Give me.
Hold, get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve.
Scene 3, enter Nurse and Juliet.
Oh, here I am. Those attires are best, but gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight.
What? Are you busy, Hope? Need you my help?
No, madam, we have called such necessaries as are behooveful for our state tomorrow, so please you, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse sit this night up with you.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again.
Oh. Then nominations for Steve. Needs to talk like Gollum.
Perfect.
Next time
Done.
you're here.
Yeah. We're thin on pages. When do we want to call it?
Do we usually do it's like 5 out, 10 out?
How many pages are left?
There's 7
All
70
70?
total. There's 6 left right now.
Oh, yeah, we should call it now.
Okay, that's the last one.
Last, no more donations.
Yeah, but feel free to throw any huzzahs our way. if you
Yeah,
wish.
huzzahs are good. You can donate those.
Keep donating.
Yeah, just don't
yeah.
donate.
Have no
Keep
expectations
donating.
much
about it.
Donate all your money.
Money, please.
Just we can't.
We're gonna run out. Anyway.
I hath misspoken.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. Come, Vile. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There is a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, and there die, strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not like that I so early waking shall not be distraught, environed in all these hideous fears, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud? Romeo, 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 here's drink. I drink to thee.
Mistress, what mistress? Fie, you
You're
slut!
Gollum! You're Gollum!
Oh, fuck, that's right! Hold on. I was thinking about Balthazar being Gollum, and then suddenly I'm not.
We got 3 huzzahs! Huzzah!
Mistress. Mistress. Fie, you slugabed. Why, love, I say, madam, sweetheart, my bride, what not a word?
Why is this the best version of this monologue?
Any words now. Sleep for a week, for the next night I warrant. The county Paris has set up his rest. Then you shall rest but little. God forgive me, Mary, and amen. How sound is the sleep? I must needs wake her. Madam, will it not be? What dress it? And in your clothes. And down again. Ooh, I must needs wake you. Lady, 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 lady. Alas, alas, help, my lady's dead.
What noise is this here?
Oh, lamentable day. Help, help. Call help.
Oh, for shame, bring Juliet forth. Her lord is come.
Yeah, me too.
She's dead. Deceased. She's dead. Yes. Alack the day.
Alack the day, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead!
Let me see her. Where is she? Out! Alas, she's cold. Her blood is settled, her joints are stiff. Ready to go to church, but never to return. Oh, son! The night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife.
Have I thought so long to see this morning's face, and doth give me such sight as this?
Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. Death, my daughter. He hath granted all things that we ordained. And from their office to black funeral.
6 huzzahs!
You get a bonus.
Oh, that's 4 more huzzahs!
Act 5, Scene 1, Mantua, a street, enter Romeo.
I may trust the flattering truth of sleep. My dreams presage some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead, and breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. News from Verona? How now, Balthazar? How dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my family well? How fares my Juliet? Then I ask again, for nothing can be ill, if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in her chapel's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in the kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it you.
Is it even so? and I defy you, stars! Hire post horses, I will hence tonight. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone, and hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight. But, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight.
Scene 3. A churchyard, in it a tomb belonging to the Capulets. Enter Paris, then Romeo.
Vile Montague? Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemn, villain, I do apprehend thee. Obey, and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed.
Yeah.
And therefore came I hither.
Yeah.
Good gentle youth.
Yeah.
Tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin upon my head by
Yeah.
urging me to fury. Oh, be gone!
I do defy thy conjurations, and I apprehend thee for the felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy! Oh! Oh! Yikes! Oh! 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 My wife! Death! That hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Oh, dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous? And that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in the dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I will stay with thee, and never from this place of dim light depart again. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Here's to my love. Gotta get something, don't mind me. Us with a kiss. I die.
Where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo? What's here? A cup? Closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drunk all, and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply, some poison doth yet hang on them. Thy lips are warm. Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rust, and let me die.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What adventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
The people in the street cry Romeo. Some Juliet and some Paris, and all run with open outcry toward our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the County Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before. Warm and you killed.
Say at once what thou dost know in this.
Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet. And she, there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt Juliet, but for him, for whom, and not for Tybalt Juliet pined. You, to remove that siege of grief from her betrothed, and would have married her perforce to County Paris. Then comes she to me, with wild looks bid me devise some mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in my cell there she would kill herself. Then I gave her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her the form of death. Then, all alone, at the prefixed hour of her waking, came I to take her from her kindred's vault, meaning to keep her closely at myself, that till I conveniently could send to Romeo. But when I came, some minute ere the time of her awakening, here untimely lay the noble Paris, and true Romeo dead. And she, too desperate as it seems, did violence on herself.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence. To have more talk of these sad things some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
We did some theater, you guys.
What? This is how it ends?
Was that theater? Yeah, you did the
Everybody
prologue.
dies?
Yeah,
And
You
then
did
a
the
fart
prologue.
sound.
You weren't paying attention?
No.
You set it all up.
Yeah, I
Let's take
did.
their
People wrote the word
lives.
clap.
Yeah,
I know a lot.
yeah.
It is funny how many times people forget about that prologue after
Yeah.
they watch the whole play. They're like, "Oh, what's
You
gonna
didn't
happen?"
survive.
I have some notes for Mr. Shakespeare.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I
more
think Lady
foam
Capulet
swords.
needs a
Yeah.
bigger part.
More regular English. That'd be helpful.
More
Is it about the
impalements.
13-year-old thing, or is it about just the general misogyny?
That's one of them. Yeah.
General
All right.
misogyny.
I feel like, yeah, there's a lot to be said about this play. But hey, are we gonna do an after show for this? Is that a thing?
I guess we could.
We could do
but
like-
also we got, was it $100? How many?
Oh,
Is
yes,
that?
We got so
Huzzah!
many dollars.
20
Like 20
huzzahs.
huzzahs!
Oh!
Wait,
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Let's do it.
Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
What do we have?
Huzzah!
20
Huzzah!
Happy New Year!
Hey.
What?
Yeah, if you have questions, I guess leave them in the Discord and we'll figure out if we're gonna do an after show or not.
I don't
Otherwise,
know.
I'll just answer them myself via text.
There you go. You're gonna text everybody?
I don't know, via in the
Yeah,
Discord.
well, put your
Yeah.
phone number in the chat.
No, please don't.
Personally.
And your social security number.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? We'll do
Your
a
credit
real
card
quick
info.
one.
Yeah,
So join our Discord, discord.rollforhotness.com.
.com.
Find the Bardic Inspiration thread, that's the name of this show, and put your questions in there. And we'll answer those real quick.
for the
Thank you all
for
so
the
much
Patreon.
thanks for
you.
showing up. Oh, yes, it will be on the
It will be on our Patreon page.
Yes.
Yes.
Because if anything you saw tonight you think was worth at least
At least
$1.
$1.
Please
Join
consider
us or I
joining our
shall
Patreon.
slay myself
so,
again.
So you can watch all of our talkback shows, such as the one we're about to do for you.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for being here. If anything you saw tonight was worth at least $1, consider joining our Patreon.
just-
I did. I know you sent me in a loop because you interrupted me.
Thank you, Madison and Christopher,
Yeah.
for doing this. You guys are so cool.
And thank you for all your donations. They go right back into paying for our studio to make sure that we can keep doing shows for you guys.
Very, very
Thank
nice.
you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. We really appreciate
We
it.
should do an honorary.
Okay,
vow.
what-
And if anything you saw here today
Not
was
a
worth
real
at
one,
least
just an honorary one.
$1.
Yeah. Honorary bow.
And
Yeah.
theater.
Thank you.
Oh, theater.
Theater. Very well.
Thanks,
Good night.
everybody. Good night. Good night. Goodbye. Thank you for being here.
Two houses, both the left.